Thank you. Good morning. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Here we are, 2024. Can you believe it? 2024. What's in store for 2024? More and more. To express more in 2024, to explore in more in 2024, to knock on the door in 2024. What do you got? To store? To go to the store in 2024? To have love galore in 2024. Well, the theme that you will have for this year, 2024, will be different for each and every one of you, which is why we came here together to this Whitestone service to discover our theme for this year, right? And this is, and if there's other chairs here, if you're looking for a place to sit, you're good there? Okay. All right. So this experience is part of kind of a bookend experience that we started last Sunday at the last Sunday of the month with our Burning Bowl service, where we identified old beliefs, attitudes, ways of being that were keeping us stuck, right? That were holding us back from living fully, from expressing the fullness of who we are. And then we released it together in a prayer of smoke, right? And that ritual, doing that ritual together, really sends a signal to all parts of our being, our mind, body, and spirit, that we are indeed ready to release that. Do not take it into the new year with us, and to start anew and to open to new possibilities. Right? So if you missed that service for any reason, we have it saved. It's on our Facebook page or our YouTube page. You can go there and it's waiting there for you. Okay? So after that, after we released it, then we talked last week about how we created space. We created room. There's space, new things, new possibilities can grow, new possibilities of good. So what possibilities take root for you and grow this year is up to you. It's not up to the fates. It's not up to your astrological sign for this year. It's not up to anyone else, right? It's your choice. What you choose to nurture, what possibilities you choose to nurture this year is up to you. And yes, sometimes challenging situations get thrown our way unexpectedly. It happens. Bad things happen, awful things happen, but it's how we deal with them. It's how we respond to it that makes the difference. And here's the thing, if we already have set an intention, we already have an intention set to awaken our compassion, say, or to develop our power of wisdom, or our power of strength, or maybe our power to speak our truth, or maybe to learn really effective communication, or maybe to realize more of our wholeness, or maybe to be more loving, then those things will just be there to help us grow, to become more fully realized, right? To help us become more fully realized. So in the discovery of what this theme is for ourselves for this year, you will be guided by your inner wisdom, and that will reveal a guiding word or a thought, or sometimes it's an image, or a short phrase that you'll be invited to write on a white stone that we'll share with you, and you take that home and you put it in a place where you'll see it often. And then that becomes this tangible, visible guide for you that'll help, provide focus for you as you move into this new year intentionally. And we live intentionally, right? We want to live intentionally. So the stones that we're using for this service and that we have for the last few years are directly from Jerusalem. And, Jerusalem has had a long history of both the brightest love and the darkest pain. And right now, certainly, it's that whole region. They say that sometimes the brightest light attracts both what it is, both what's similar to itself and also the polar opposite. So we want to hold that whole region in our hearts and in our prayers. And I want to let you know that our prayer team, our powerful prayer team, has been infusing these white stones with their positive, loving, prayerful energy. And before the service, we did it as well. So these white stones are saturated with this positive, loving energy that is ready for you, ready to receive your intentions. Okay, so know that. So let's now talk for a moment about the Word, right? In the beginning was the Word. Yes, it's the Word, the idea is the originating cause of everything. In consciousness, the originating thought, idea, starts the whole process. And that's what we're doing today. And today, in this case, we are listening to the idea from the deepest part of us, from that highest divine wisdom within us. We're going to be listening for that. And here's the thing. Sometimes when that comes up, we say to ourselves, what? What? That makes no sense. What does that mean? Or, that's not very special. We're waiting for some big, huge thing that goes, ha. But I promise you, if you trust this and you listen and you trust that inner wisdom, in a few days, in a few weeks, it'll start to all fit together, all make sense. And you go, aha, that's what it was for. Many of you who have done this before know what I'm talking about, right? So I shared last year that I had gotten an image. This time it was an image of a dandelion that was, the seeds, somebody was blowing on the dandelion, the seeds were going. And it didn't make any sense at first. But then in a few weeks, I realized that was a confirmation for my inner desire to kind of share more of myself, my process, my message in a wider way. And then one year, I got this phrase that was trust love. And I thought, that's pretty trite. Trust love. Yeah, I trust love. But that was the year that my kids went away to college. And they went away, both of them. They're twins, so they both started at the same time. I mean, one was in Boston and one is in Baltimore. And after that happened, and I was really kind of anxious. But it's the first time they've been away, and I thought, are they going to make it? I don't know. But I kept coming back to the trust love, and it was trusting the love in them that will help guide their choices, trusting the love of the universe, of the divine, always surrounding them and protecting them, trusting the love of other people and of family. In particular, one in Boston had an uncle who really stepped up and was so loving and available and there and really helped her in moments where she really needed it. So trust, love. It all began to make sense. So trust the word that comes up for you, the word or the phrase or the image. And so let me talk for a moment about what the white stone is not. It is not your New Year's resolution. It's not a list of goals for the year. And now that's a good thing to do. I encourage that. I do that myself. I write a list of goals for the year, but this is not that. But this word could inform and guide the goals that you do set for this year. And maybe even give you a little key, an idea of how to maybe move it forward. It might be a key idea that helps you break out of old patterns, new ways of seeing, new ways of looking at things that can help you leave old stuff behind and move forward. It could be something that helps you center in your commitment to realize your intentions for the year. It could be many things, right? It's up to the divine wisdom within you. Either way, it will provide a focus that will help steer you in the direction of your vision. And when our eyes are on our vision, on what we want, the rest of us follows. All right, so let's get started. If I could have the greeters come by with the white stones, begin to relax in your chair. And here's the thing, don't write on it yet. Don't have preconceived ideas. If you came in here going, I know what I'm going to write on that white stone. Leave that behind. Let it bubble up from your divine wisdom. So don't write it yet, just pass it out. Thank you, Mary. Nathan, if you'll hand it on that side, Mary on that side, that's great. When you receive it, just feel that prayerful energy that is imbued in this stone. And just begin to feel your oneness with it. Yeah, hold it. Begin to relax. Sit back and take some deep, cleansing breaths. It's coming around. If you have your stone, sit back, close your eyes, and again begin to breathe. If you're watching this on the live stream, we have extra white stones, so if you want to come into the office to get one, we'll hold one for you. If for some reason you don't live near, have a stone. Take a stone that is meaningful for you. And you can write it on any stone, really. It's the whole act of listening to the guidance and doing this process together. Okay. All right. Let's bring our awareness to our heart center. And as you breathe, breathe in the love that is radiating from that divine center within you. And on the out breath, release any resistance to that love. On the inhale, breathe in the peace of this place. And on the exhale, breathe out any resistance to this peace. One last breath together, breathing in deeply this present moment, this opportunity to see anew. And on the exhale, releasing any resistance to that. And just continue to breathe normally. Again, bringing your awareness to your heart center. Feel the rhythmic beating of your heart. That rhythmic beating of your heart connects you with the rhythm that is all throughout the world. This rhythmic beating connects you with all of life on earth. It connects you with all the animals. It's that same divine rhythmic beat. It connects you with all of nature. Think about the ebb and flow of the tides, how that is so rhythmic. The wind as it moves through the trees. The cycle of the seasons. It's all in perfect rhythm. It's the same rhythm of the planet as it circles the sun and is in harmony with all of the celestial bodies. Feel your oneness with this divine rhythm of the cosmos. And know this divine intelligence that expresses as this rhythmic movement is within you. It was there from the moment your heart started beating in your mother's womb. This divine wisdom was there before you were conceived. It is the rhythm of the universe expressing as you. And it is present within you now. Right here, you don't have to try to find it. You don't have to work hard at it. It's right here. Expressing divine intelligence all throughout your being. Fully present, fully here. We just need to be present to it and invite it. So let's invite it now. You can say to yourself, I am inviting this divine wisdom. I am listening. I am listening. I'm listening. Let's just take a minute or two just to dwell in this presence of divine wisdom. And just allow this divine presence that has been guiding you all of your life, that sees your full divine potential. It is revealing what it is you need to know. The theme for this year for you, the key idea. breathing. Keep listening. And only when you feel certain that you have heard your word or image, I invite you to take the pencil that is in the seat back in front of you and go ahead and write it on your white stone. And also you're invited to stay in that place and keep listening. You listen to your own self. It is usually a good idea to do it in pencil first, because sometimes it changes a little bit, it gets a little clearer maybe in a day or two. And then when you're really certain, you can trace it over in magic marker. I see a few people erasing and going, oh, it's okay. It's a process, right? So this word, this divine idea, this intention, this vision, however you want to call it, this is what will determine how our year unfolds and the wonderful things we'll create, right? Nothing else determines it but our intention. How we respond to things, what our intention is, how we move forward. This is it. So let's say an affirmation together. Let's say, and I'll say it first, I give thanks for the vision and guidance of my inner wisdom. Together, I give thanks for the vision and guidance of my inner wisdom. One more time. I give thanks for the vision and guidance of my inner wisdom. And so it is.